So what do you guys want to talk about? If you've hopped on any social media platform in the past few days, chances are you'll have been greeted by a whole bunch of support for Cody Rhodes and a lot of anti-Rock sentiment where it pertains to the most recent episode of WWE SmackDown and the changes that seemingly caused for WrestleMania XL. Of course, as seen on SmackDown, Royal Rumble winner Cody has decided to step aside and allow the Great One to challenge undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns at this year's Showcase of the Immortals. While Rhodes vowed to take everything from Roman, he won't be doing so at Mania XL. The fallout of this has been a hugely negative one amongst the majority of wrestling fans, with hashtags such as #WeWantCody and #WoMovement trending on Twitter. In addition to that, the YouTube video of SmackDown's Cody Roman Rock segment is easily the most disliked in the company's history on the platform. A replay of that segment was booed at a Knoxville house show over the weekend, and even Ava Raine, as in The Rock's daughter, was booed at NXT Vengeance Day. While WWE under its previous regime would have just opted to ignore all of this backlash, that might not be the case in 2024. Per Mike Johnson over at PW Insider, WWE is absolutely monitoring the responses this situation is receiving. Granted, monitoring responses and making changes are two vastly different things, so it remains to be seen whether WWE, TKO, or Dwayne Johnson will view these negative reactions as being such that a change of plans is necessary for WrestleMania XL. Despite Cody Rhodes winning the 2024 Men's Royal Rumble, and pointing to undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns ahead of a supposed WrestleMania XL match between the two, it was supposedly known in early January that the Mania match would actually be The Rock taking on Roman. This bizarre news comes via the latest episode of Wrestling Observer Radio, where Dave Meltzer notes how the decision to do Rock vs. Reigns at Mania XL was made on the 3rd of January. As Meltzer explained, when The Rock made the deal on January 3rd to come in, that was part of the deal. Why Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble is a question I can't answer because nobody will answer it for me, but the belief was that it was Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, and nobody knew, but the deal had been made prior to that. It played out the way they wanted it to play out. The plan as of Friday night was Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes, and we'll see how it plays out, because now they're trying to turn it into a story and see how the story goes. When pushed by co-host Brian Alvarez to clarify that WWE had Cody Rhodes win the Rumble to suggest a WrestleMania rematch with Roman Reigns, while it had already been decided on the 3rd of January that The Rock would be the one to face the tribal chief, Meltzer reiterated that was indeed the case, saying this was part of a deal made by Dwayne Johnson, WWE President Nick Khan, and Endeavor CEO Ari Emanuel, a deal it seems few others were actually aware of. From Meltzer, I can't tell you that they didn't tell anybody, but certainly they didn't tell many people or almost anyone. He got $30 million, and that was a deal with Nick Khan and Ari Emanuel. It was way above the head of everybody in WWE other than Nick. Nick and Rock, Dwayne are friends, and Ari represents Dwayne and signed the deal. That was part of it. While it's pure speculation, could it be that The Rock vs. Roman Reigns had been agreed upon without the knowledge of Paul Levesque and the majority of those within WWE? That remains to be seen, but it would certainly explain why Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble and made it clear he was coming after Roman Reigns at WrestleMania XL. Meltzer also noted how WWE was expecting Cody to turn into Daniel Bryan and be viewed as a martyr who would become a bigger babyface by him being switched out of the Roman match. The Wrestler Observer founder was unsure, though, whether the company expected such a negative reaction to The Rock. With 2 months until WrestleMania XL, there's still plenty of time for plans to change further. Whether that happens, we'll have to wait and see. But if you follow the channel, you will know I am a Cody guy, and seeing him walk back up that ramp on Saturday killed me a little bit on the inside. I wasn't 100% sure that people would feel the same as me, but looking at the fans' reactions, it seems that I wasn't the only one who wants to see Cody get his moment at Mania. What do you think about this? I would love to know, so be sure to leave a comment below, and thanks again for watching German Suplex.